Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of our F1 2020 My Team Career Mode. And today we've got the Silverstone Grand Prix, the Great British Grand Prix, and it's the 12th race of the season, 12th round. First of all though, we've got some business to do, which we're just going to go for the low risk on Mick, because we want to extend his contract. He's worth keeping around. He's 78 rated now. He's got 90 pace with boosts. He's 80 pace normally. He's just getting better and better by the day. And he has signed for the next 11 race weekends. There'd be one to improve Mick, but we'll do the funded team event and we'll do the factory tour. Both for team acclaim. For one's a team acclaim and one's resource points and a boost in all the morales. And let's double check if there's any R&D we can do. I think we'll do this one here. Can we do the other side? No, but we'll be able to do that one after practice. We can do this now, so let's do it now. And both of these parts will be on the car.
Okay, hope you brought something to read today. There's an issue in the fuel system. We don't think it's anything terminal, but it is going to take some time to investigate and repair.
Well, that's a good start. A fuel system fault at the start of the session. Our home Grand Prix for the team and for us. Not ideal. Well, in typical British style, tomorrow's race will be absolutely chucking it down because I saw the forecast and it's raining all race. So it doesn't matter what tyres we use in this session. They will not be needed for the race. So let's just hope for the best. Go out here, drive as fast as absolutely possible. And put in the best lap to give us the best chance in the wet conditions tomorrow. I want to win our home Grand Prix at some point, but I'm just not up to grips with the track yet. Come around and finish our lap. And we're P18. Ooh, we're P18. Last flying lap on the session. Hopefully it's going to be much better than the first lap. Could have drove a much better lap around here, and this puts us up to P10. Our car's just not got the pace today.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top three: Hamilton, Leclerc and Valtteri Bottas. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
Right, well we've just lost out to our teammate by a whole second. We do not have the pace around the Great British Circuit. There's just something about this circuit that does not suit us. He's up in 6th place, we're down in 19th. Tomorrow's race is going to be a very interesting one, especially in the wet conditions.
Welcome along then to Great Britain and the Great Silverstone Circuit for today's Grand Prix. Silverstone Circuit then. It's 3.6 miles long and has a total of 18 corners. And of course, is no stranger to the rain. There won't be any DRS available in these conditions, but the Wellington and Hangar Straights are still good opportunities to tuck into the slipstream and make a pass. Joining me for today's race once again is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Buchan. No grip penalties, no mitigating circumstances, just a poor qualifying performance and a very disappointing start position for them today.
They'll have a sinking feeling as they look up from the cockpit and realise they're in a different postcode to the start line for sure. But the one positive they can hold on to is that the car is quick and they can make their way through the field.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Bottas, Vettel, Lando Norris and Schumacher. Ricciardo, Stroll, Perez, and Pierre Gasly. Sainz, Ocon, Max Verstappen, and Albon. Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Daniel Kvyat, and Kevin Magnussen. Buchan, Grosjean, Russell, and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Okay, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but treat it like any other race. Don't take unnecessary risks.
As you can see, we're starting on full wets. We're probably going to be switching to intermediates mid-race. And then that's how it's going to end. So it'll be a one-stop. Fingers crossed we can actually get back into this race, but we're starting right at the back. 5 red lights. And away we go for the British Grand Prix here in monsoon conditions. Starts, but we're trying to avoid trouble into the first turn. We have avoided contact, which is great. We're going to try and dive down the inside of a few cars. Can we go around the outside of Alex Albon here? No, but we have a bit of an oversteer moment. But we're up to P15 already. That's not a bad start at all. It's Sergio Perez breaking down right in front of us. We had to brake heavy there to avoid the back of Alex Albon. Safety car would be nice to take some pressure off for a few laps.
Green flag.
But unfortunately not. Hamilton currently leads this race. Leclerc in second, Bottas third, Vettel fourth. Then there comes, oh my god, Mick Schumacher is in 6th place behind Lando Norris, I believe that's.
Time, 21 laps to go. These conditions don't look like they're shifting. We're predicting at least 20 minutes of heavy rainfall. It's hard to say if inters or wets are better right now. Right, come in at the end of this lap.
We're going to take a risk, guys. We're going to go on to a set of inters at the end of this lap. We got no pace anyway.
Confirming that
we may as well take a risk. Not the best of pit entries, but we're in.
Exit now.
Good pit stop from the team. 2-second pit stop. We're coming out in the inters. We'll find out if this is a big mistake or if this is a really good gamble in a moment.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race.
Careful on the exit of the pit lane. Ooh. To be fair, they feel good. Problem is, everyone's going to be looking at my sector times now and having a look to see if the inters are better.
Let's say button more.
Purple, last sector.
Gap ahead is 17.0 seconds.
We stayed in front of Raikkonen, which is good, and we've actually gapped him a little bit, so that was a very good call. We haven't gained on Albon or Sainz or anyone in front. But we have gapped Raikkonen. Kimi, for God's sake, I've got to go somewhere, mate. Coming into the turn, Kimi Raikkonen has to be better than that. He's an experienced man. And we're obviously going to understeer through this turn. We are turning full at the moment, as much as we can possibly turn. And there's Kimi just turning into us. Raikkonen's down the inside of us. He makes the move. Can we come back at him there immediately? Wow, we tried to make a clean move and then just outbraked ourselves. But we're back in front of him for now. Yet again, another mistake from us here at Silverstone. And we're now 20th of 21 that are still running. Brilliant. We're now 20th. 21st, sorry. The tyres are gone. Right, okay. That's not gone well. Oh! The tyres are dirty now, guys. Completely. I'm going to make a decision here.
Okay, we can take you this lap. Roger that. Soft tyres at the next pit.
This might not go well, but I'm going to give it a go. Because what have we got to lose?
Blue flag, blue flag.
I know, I'm off the track, don't I, Ed? The tyres are done. Safe to say it's not dry enough for dry tyres. This is a mistake, but we already made a mistake before anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We're about to get lapped by Kimi, who we've been battling all race. Oh, why is this track so cursed for me?
Blue flag, blue flag.
I think the best thing for us to do here, guys, is probably retire the car.
Let them pass.
We're retiring the car, guys.
That's it for another Grand Prix and a fantastic win for Mercedes. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
I'd say it was down once again to good, consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today and the results speak for themselves.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again. So, let's review the driver's standings. More points for Valtteri Bottas, further solidifying his lead at the top of the table. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Well, for me, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. The multiple world champion may be the boring choice at this point, but you can't argue that he's a driver deserving of his reputation. I know that's at odds with the official decision, but I think they deserve some recognition on a day where both of these drivers are at the top of their game.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. It was also a strong Grand Prix from Haas F1 this weekend. Fantastic work from the American team to move themselves further up the table. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
So we're now the 4th team in the Constructors, and we must have got their last race or the race before. But we're the 4th best team on the grid, apparently, according to the Constructors standings. And we've got 101 points. Mick Schumacher's got 37. He is slowly gaining on us, but he's not going to overtake us. But we need to step up our game. He's come 7th. We've DNF'd. He done a 36.9, and we did a 38.6. It's just not our year on Silverstone this game.
For some more investment.
Right, we'll deal with the sponsors next episode. We're going to have a look at what we can upgrade here. We're going to do a fabrication for the powertrain, and we'll also do a quality control. Should we do something for this as well? Yeah, we'll do a quality control as well for the durability. And we'll deal with our sponsors next episode. But I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. If you are new around here, please subscribe for more. I'm trying to get to 100 subs by the end of the year. If you enjoyed this, leave a like. I've been Chris12 LFC, and I will see you later.